Hello and welcome to another episode of AI Buzz. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Let's get started. In this digital age, we're seeing a growing demand for enhanced video conferencing experiences. There are tons of improvements that can be made. I mean, how many times have you been on a video call and had some serious technical issues, either yourself or someone else on the call? At least for me, just about every time there's at least one person who's facing a problem. Well, the video conferencing companies realize this, and they're taking the initiative to really try and improve their product offerings with AI. Video conferencing platform Zoom is among these companies. Zoom exploded onto the scene during the pandemic in 2020. With the rise in popularity of video conferencing came some fierce competition from competitors, Microsoft and Salesforce. Microsoft has released a premium version of Teams that leverages GPT 3.5, and they're heavily invested in OpenAI, which makes ChatGPT. Salesforce is also working on adding ChatGPT into their flagship chat platform, Slack. So there's a lot of big players in this video conferencing space. Zoom has a history of utilizing artificial intelligence in their products. Zoom previously announced OpenAI as a partner to add ChatGPT to their product Zoom IQ back in March. The collaboration with OpenAI is working towards providing conversation summaries. In a blog post, Chief Product Officer Smita Rashim walked through what they've released so far with Zoom IQ and what could be coming next. Recently, they've released a feature that lets you record only the highlights of a meeting and also quickly access chapters from different points of a meeting. Zoom made a domain-specific version of this called Zoom IQ for Sales, which captures sales-specific insights from meetings with potential customers. This week, Zoom announced an investment in AI research company Anthropic through their investment arm, Zoom Ventures. In their press release, Zoom shared that they're interested in using Anthropic's technology across their video conferencing product suite. The company did not disclose the financial terms of the deal. However, we can guess that it's a substantial amount since Google reportedly invested $300 million into Anthropic in a February funding round. Hashim mentions in that blog post that AI is such a key component of the company's strategy, and this is really reinforced by this most recent investment news. Zoom is taking a federated approach to their vision of AI being utilized on their platform. This means they're using a combination of their own AI models and models from partner companies such as OpenAI and now Anthropic. Anthropic brings significant AI expertise to the table. The company was founded by former OpenAI employees. They aim to create fewer problematic responses with this ChatGPT competitor that they have. So far, Anthropic has also had a collaboration with privacy-centered search engine DuckDuckGo. DuckDuckGo announced in March that they're going to be adding Anthropic's technology into their Duck Assist feature that will allow people to summarize Wikipedia articles. Additionally, Anthropic has made its way into the generative AI chatbot for Quora, nicknamed Poe, as well as the AI assistant from Notion. The product that R&D company Anthropic has brought to market is an AI assistant named Claude. Claude can do things such as handle customer service requests, parse legal documents, and offer coaching on things such as how to get a raise. At its core, Claude is a large language model that is similar to OpenAI's ChatGPT. It can be readily added to Slack as well. The team markets Claude as an alternative to ChatGPT, though with greater directional control of a conversation. They also brand Claude as a constitutional AI, which operates by a set of very strict rules to closely monitor toxicity and helpful metrics to avoid AI hallucination. AI hallucination is the name for when a generative AI will just make up information, something we're all terrified of. Anthropic details in their paper that the model uses a two-stage process to evaluate itself and reduce harmful responses, as well as the training of a preference model to identify what those harmful responses actually are. So how will Anthropic help Zoom? The first use for Claude within Zoom's tech stack is to assist with the Zoom Contact Center, which offers customer support to their users. Zoom plans to eventually extend this technology into all other areas, such as team chat, meetings, phone, and others. Zoom plans to make their Zoom IQ product an even better smart assistant. CPO Smita Hashim mentioned a bunch of enhancements that they're making to that Zoom IQ product in the blog post, which include summarizing chat threads or drafting content for chats. Might also include summarizing tools that will be able to organize ideas better. She stepped through a couple scenarios which detail how Zoom IQ will be able to help you in certain situations. So some of these are if a teammate is running late to a meeting, they could ask Zoom IQ for a summary of what they missed and even ask follow-up questions to it. If the team during a meeting wants to do a whiteboard session, Zoom IQ will be able to generate this whiteboard session based on text prompts that gets fed into it. Afterwards, for example, if the meeting is over, Zoom IQ is going to be able to summarize that meeting and post a summary of the meeting into the Zoom team chat. And it could even include follow-up suggestions for who was in the meeting. The program could then set up additional meetings along with including context for that discussion, which would be really helpful in a lot of cases, in that meeting request. Zoom IQ Chat Compose will also be able to write responses alongside you by generating smart text or rephrasing existing text that you've written. So what does the future of Zoom's AI tech look like? Well, the combination of Zoom and AI is bound to transform multiple products that Zoom offers. Zoom and competitors are really becoming ever more intertwined with AI. I really look forward to what they're going to be coming out with in the future. Well, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this content, please consider subscribing. Thanks so much. Bye.